All right, hello and welcome to my review of AnoHana, the flower we saw that day, episode 7. Episode 7 review with my blind notes from when I saw it from the first time. I took notes episode by episode of different things, and it's been nice doing different type of content. So anyhow, let's jump into the notes here. All right. So these are my notes. Whatever the case they are, I just say them. All right. Come on, bring that Jintan and Anaru romance. Stop teasing about it. That isn't fair. Exclamation marks. Arg. So apparently, I was wanting a bit of a romance out of this one going on. You could see some potential, so that's what happens. It's just how it goes with series. All right, so the arg part is for the next bit, I guess. Arg, Papo, why did you show up at that moment? I demand a kiss scene of Anaru and Jintan! Exclamation mark. That teasing, come on and bring it! Exclamation marks. Wow, I really wanted to see a bit of a romance start. I mean, that would have been good for them and all that. Currently, I'm kind of in the mood to see a tearjerker. Kind of want to jump into some short series and see what we find or see what we get with different short series. But anyhow, the diary from last episode gets opened by the trio, the three of them. So that's an amazing plot device. It had a world of potential. Very good writing with that. They could have done a whole episode just on that if they wanted to. They probably could have. And done flashbacks of all those different days. That would have been very possible, very viable. I mean, that's how they could have got their 12th episode. Anyhow, Menma, so pure-hearted. Such a pure-hearted little girl. Beautiful, cute voice actor. My goodness. Perfect for the role. Menma wanting to send a message to God to help Jintan's mother heal. And heal fast. Stay away, Feels. Stay away. Oh my goodness, that could do the trick for anyone. Oh my goodness, such pure-heartedness. Wanting the bad of this world, the fallenness, the fallen state of the world to be fixed for one person, but just so pure-hearted, and thinking of someone else. Selflessness. Wanting to do whatever she could to try and make Jintan's mom better. What a pure-hearted character. And that's what the kids would want, is one of their moms to get better. So this is just a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful thing. And I'll just say it right now, that will be my favorite moment of this episode. That is just too beautiful. Menma wanting to send a message up to God. A prayer, I guess. so that Jinten's mother heals fast. My goodness, that is so beautiful. So beautiful. So beautiful. But anyhow. So now we get Jintan lying to Menma, lying to her, and her kind of picking up on it while he's trying to prevent her from figuring out what he's up to, what he's really up to. I think it was a job. So he was trying to keep something from her, and she was trying to figure it out. She got curious and all that, and that was really neat. Anyhow, they're trying the fireworks thing again. Apparently they had whatever idea in the past as kids to do the fireworks thing and send the message to God about Jintan's mother, a prayer. So they're wanting to do the fireworks thing again, but for real. And that was pretty creative of them back then. I think it showed some sort of picture with all these random items that they could get a hold of and try and make something. Very creative minds, and creativity should definitely be encouraged. Creativity should definitely be encouraged. I mean, it's creativity that got us all sorts of great anime created. People being very creative. It's a very neat thing. So creativity should definitely be encouraged, not suppressed in any way. So, yeah. All right, so where are we? So Menma trying to figure things out. Jinten trying to shield it from her. They try the fireworks thing again. It costs 200,000 yen. I don't know how much that is in American dollars, but it is what it is. So they essentially have to toil to try and do this. And I think the fireworks thing, what they were doing is that was something, I think, from Menma's diary. So I think they pondered, what if this is the wish? What if this is the wish that she needs granted? So I think Jintan started toiling, and they all start pooling their money together to try and buy these fireworks to fulfill Menma's supposed wish that they believed to be the case. Anaru must be blonde to learn that slow compared to Jintan. Jintan covered again for Anaru, hinting towards the two of them. Interesting. And then Anaru calls him by his first name, which over there in Japan, as far as I'm aware, with the Japanese language, they have the title type things, first name and last name, and title type things that mean different things. And saying your first name, saying someone's first name, is a sign of closeness in their culture, their society, their language. I think that's the case, as far as I've been aware with anime, thanks to anime. And he does the same back to her. He calls her by her first name. So it's a sign of closeness. They did that. So possible hinting going on there. Yukiatsu now asks Suruko out on a date. Very interesting. The love octagon gets ever so complicated, doesn't it? However, she denies it over her priority of exams, which is, probably a good thing. I mean, you want to try and find balance, and you don't want to super prioritize any romance type thing, or it'll just be stuck in your head all the time, and you won't be able to focus or concentrate on everything else you need to do during such a time in life. So it's tricky to balance all that. I think folks 50, 60 years ago managed that worlds better than we can today. Everything's just way too instant and fast. It's just bonkers how fast time flies and how fast everything is in technology. Just it's just crazy, that kind of stuff. I mean, I invested, for example, in visual novels for my gaming channel to do Let's Plays. However, some of them, aka my personal favorite, Clanad and all them, those you're not allowed to do a Let's Play of beyond like the first 3 hours or 3 videos or whatever. Just a dumb policy, absolutely stupid policy. People doing the visual novels are going to encourage people to buy them and get interested in them, especially because there's multiple endings, so it just don't make any sense. But anyhow, I had people wanted me to invest in Danganronpa, and I got the 2 of those. However, it's been like a year, so of course they have a better deal now where I could have got an extra game of Danganronpa and the other 2 for half of what it cost me before, essentially. So I regret buying it a year ago, essentially, let's just say. When I could have got more now. It's just one of those things. But I've been so engulfed with all sorts of different things and I'm stuck in the Steins Gate visual novel just as practice, and that's going to take forever. So it's amazing value. Visual novels have amazing value, and it's interesting to see them really improving too. So that's good. But anyhow, let's get back to this. Enough ranting. So Soroko denies the Yuki date over priority of exams, probably a good thing, and she finds him exhausting to be around, so she might have a dislike of him. Anyhow, Menma picks up that something is up with Jintan arriving home late and taking off early and arriving late, as I said. So she knows something's different. So Menma starts being observant, and she just knows something is different, something's up. So she wants to figure it out in Jintan. So Menma overhears a woman talking to Jintan's father of him not being at school and instead being at a part-time job instead. So Menma searches for him and finds Anaru at the fort, their old hangout, and overhears her talking to Papo of the fireworks. And then it dawns on her. She recalls the past, and she ponders about that and the implications of what they're doing, what they're trying to do. Menma finds Jintan working with Papo, and it's just all the effort for her is clearly seen and known. She ponders all the time. She doesn't think of herself that Jintan thinks of her. Anyhow, Menma moves the the light. I forget what you call it. Floodlight at the site Jintan was working at, and which helps him out, and turns on the light and then hides. But I think Jintan spots her hair from behind the tree or whatever. Then she ponders how cool Jintan is. She helped him, but he may know she knows now because she was there. One thing I haven't really talked about is the way Menma is presented in the past and the present. I don't know where it becomes relevant, but she looks different in the present to Jintan than the past when they were all 10 years younger or so, whatever the case. Anyhow, the fireworks friend of Jintan's father reveals he cannot help them anymore, for he has been banned from helping them by, guess who? Menma's mother, who is in charge of the festival going on, being prepared. So Jintan wills to talk to the parents about it. He wants to confront Menma's mother. So Menma's mother is in the know. She's doing like prayer hands at the shrine altar spot in memory of Menma. And then there's the incense type stuff. And she talks of the friends trying to help Menma out. And she says it's time to stop playing around. So, Menma's mother opposes Menma's friends. So, did not expect this kind of a plot twist of sorts to be thrown into the mix. Very good. So, wow. So I suppose the next 2 episodes will be about turning Menma's mother around from heel to face, to winning her over. Menma had spoke of everyone together for her wish to be granted. Does this include her mother? Question mark. I think so now. For Menma's mother to be in opposition is quite trash if it's on purpose and for the wrong reasons and all that. Otherwise, they just need her to come to understanding with it all. So I don't think so, but I think it would be a grand opportunity for Menma's mother being heel to later reveal. This is just speculation I had at the time. It would be a grand writing opportunity for Menma's mother being heel to later reveal she made a fake Menma diary and has the real one saved up for herself for the cliffhanger of maybe the second to last episode, episode 11. I thought it was a 12 episoder. Just an idea. Anyhow, wow. Wow, because I never saw this kind of a plot twist coming. Menma's mother being heel, apparently. Great cliffhanger, exclamation mark. I wonder if they need to, in a sense, convert her mother of sorts to their side for Menma's wish to be granted, or because of the title of the episode, The Right Wish. What's the right wish? That the fireworks one is her wish, but it's been halted by Menma's mother in clear opposition. So that was my review. I definitely thought they were throwing us all through a loop with Menma's mother turning heel. I thought that was absolutely great, but it wasn't, to be a little minor spoiler, it wasn't quite what I thought, and they didn't play it up anywhere near what they could. Probably a good thing, because with this series you wouldn't want to be you don't want to portray one of the parents actually as heel, given what happened. You know, you don't want that to make one of them who is dealing with things the bad guy, or to have dealt with such a loss. So ultimately, it's better that it wasn't the case that she was crazy heel. Even though I thought that was really good potential with the writing. So that's a possible criticism. But anyhow, my favorite moment, Menma wanting to send a message to God to help Jintan's mother heal fast so that she wouldn't die. I think that can give anyone the feels. And like I say, I've been kind of in the feels mood, so I hope we run into a feels type anime for Drive. That would be nice. I intend to jump into some shorter ones, but anyhow, let me know your thoughts on this episode, your favorite moment, and thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned for episode 8 of my review with my blind notes of AnoHana, the flower we saw that day. Thank you very much. I will see you up ahead. Take her cool.